Jewish online magazine. It's the Yom Haatzmaut service at Kinloss in London, and we're speaking to Rabbi Davis of Chigwell United. Rabbi Davis, why is Yom Haatzmaut so important to the Jewish people?
For 2,000 years we have prayed, we've davened, we've hoped, we've cried that Hashem should take us back to the land of Israel. In fact, we've said this in our prayers at least 3 times a day. On festivals, it gets added emphasis, and on Rosh Hashanah, even more so. So this is a fulfillment not only of our dream, but also the prophecies. Chief Rabbi spoke this evening of prophecies from Isaiah, prophecies from Jeremiah, even prophecies from earlier times in our history. In fact, the prophecy of Jeremiah was so apposite and so remarkable because Jeremiah, in fact, was a prophet of doom, and yet he said the day will come when we will return to our land with miracles possibly even greater than those which led to the exodus from Egypt.
What would you say to people that don't want to acknowledge Yom Haatzmaut?
They don't want to acknowledge. I find it hard to relate to. Almost every Sedra in the Torah talks about Eretz Israel. It is true there are aspects of the country which perhaps are not quite as we would wish, but you know the Talmud is full of praise for the wickedest of kings, far more wicked than we could possibly imagine today. We have done today remarkable things. Today, Eretz Israel, the land of Israel, is, for example, the center of Torah learning in the world. For the first time in 2,000 years, we can sing out the words Ki Mitzion Tetzei Torah Dvar Hashem Yerushalayim with total honesty, because that is the current reality. How could we not see this as a miracle? How could we not feel an obligation to say thank you to the Almighty?
And what would be your message to British Jewry on Yom Haatzmaut?
We have to identify more with Israel. We have to understand this is not even just about Israel, it's about us. It's about Am Yisrael, Jewish people everywhere. When we are united, Hashem favors us. And when we are not, we see from history, we see from our writings, He simply does not. We need to be there for each other. 10 years ago at this time were the worst days of the suicide bombings in Israel, and there were very few tourists from this country and elsewhere. And it was then that I led a group from my community. I stood up in Shul one Shabbat and I said, for how long are we going to bemoan what is going on in Israel? Let's go and do something about it. Let's connect with families who suffered. To this day, 10 years later, we are still helping many families, at least 25 families. We didn't put money into a charity. Well, we did, but it channeled the money directly to needs. We met the people, we identified the needs. We're still doing that today. We have gained more than they have in our identity, the way we have identified with them. My message to British Jewry is find a cause, find a way of identifying and strengthening our bonds with the land of Israel. It is accused by so many of so many things that are simply not true. Unfortunately, the blood libel of old is alive today in a different form. We need to unite, we need to be strong together. And with that unity, Hashem will bless us for sure.
Rabbi Davis, thank you very much. Jewish Online Magazine, speaking with Rabbi Davis. Thank you very much. Thank you.